What's up, YouTube? It's your boy KJ, and I'm back with another video. And man, I'm kind of excited about this video, right? Because this is one of those throwback vehicles that was like kind of tight when I was younger, and I'm looking at how they done revamped it, and it's looking real good. It's none other than the 2025 Ford Expedition. It's looking pretty nice, man. I gotta give it some props. It ain't really caught my eye till maybe like 2024 or this 2025, you know, somewhere in there. It's really sticking out to me. And I just happened to see one the other night when I was at Walmart. And I just happened to park in front of one. I got to looking, I was like, man, what's that? And I could tell, you know, I had a few sets of 24s in the past, so you can just about tell the 24 when you see them. It also actually looked like it had like a 305, 35, 24-inch tire on it. So I'm not sure if it does or not, but if you done roll 24s on like an SUV or a truck, you know that tire size give you the perfect tire ratio to not be too thick like a balloon, but it's thick, it's thin like a low pro, but it gives you just enough thickness to where you can hit potholes without tearing your wheel up. If your wife curbed the wheel at the bank or something like that, it won't mess your rim up. So I think Ford going with the 24 and they got the nice tire on it, it looks real good. You know what I mean? So we're going to react to that right quick, man. So, hey, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel, because we always bringing those hot videos. That's how we get down. So we're going to go and get right into it, man. Let's get started right here.
2025 Ford Expedition. I believe this is a prototype, so I gotta move a little fast here. This one does have the 24-inch wheels. And they actually look pretty darn good on here too. Has the black mirror caps.
Oh no, we can't zoom past that. Bag that up. Let's bag that up right quick.
24-inch wheels.
Now, if y'all notice, the factory is starting to come with it on these wheels. Now, I don't know about y'all, but the factory is starting to come with it on these wheels. So if you don't buy, which most people, you paying $80,000 or $90,000 for a new whip, you might not have the money right away to put this thing on some aftermarket wheels. You know what I mean? Some Corleone Fords, some Forgiatos, some Asantis, you know what I mean? It's another wheel that I really like. I just can't recall it right now. But anyway, you might not have 8 to 10K to set this thing on some nice wheels as soon as you buy it. So factory wheels are really coming with it now. They give you a nice look. So if you can just ride the vehicle as is, because it's got the tech. Your factory wheels look good. So I mean, it's like a full package now. Now I know the companies can't take credit for that. They've been paying attention to what we've been doing when we buy the vehicles, and they stepped the game up. That's just fair. That's just all it is. That's just the truth. You don't have to take my word for it. Just do the research on the wheels back in the day, on vehicles back in the day compared to now. It's a drastic change. Also, this 2025 got the power running boards. Y'all know that's your boy's favorite accessory. One of them anyway.
And they actually look pretty darn good on here too.
Yeah, they do look good.
Has the black mirror caps.
Yep.
And they did use a reflective style headlight design for this year too. A little bit of satin on the front end. It says
front cap look pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
A little bit of silver accent down below. And they do give you the...
Are those air dams in there? Look like air dams in there.
Man, those wheels are big. The parking sensors off on the...
Got parking sensors, and right there where it looks like what would be a fog light, but I do see a hole where air can travel through.
Side. Man, those wheels are big.
Yeah, so he loving those wheels, man. That's a nice wheel. Now, they probably ain't worth a damn when it's time to wash them. But as far as looking at them right now, they look pretty decent.
And then here's that platinum badge. They do provide those painted power deployable running boards there.
Blow this up.
You're gonna have your turn signals.
Oh yeah, I like
cameras,
the camera on the mirror. Gloss
blind
black
spot.
on the mirror.
Smart key system on the front and rear doors. And here's a better look at these wheels. These are the Goodyear Eagle Tourings 285/40/24, which is the
285/40. I thought sure that was 305, but I'm off. 285/40.
typical tire size that even the Chevy Tahoe Suburbans have for the 24-inch wheels, 6
Okay.
lugs,
6 lug.
2,469 pounds of capacity. That all matches extra load tires. So these are safe for towing. And check that out.
I wonder is that lug gonna be 6 on 5.5. So it's gonna swap, and the wheels will swap out with the GMC, the Chevy, the Tahoe, the Avalanches, the Cadillacs, and probably also the I think Nissan Titan, Infinity. What else? I think even the Toyota's on 6. So I think these wheels will fit all those other vehicles.
Is that a light?
Just correct me if I'm wrong.
there? A little bit of chrome. You have that twin panel moonroof.
Hey, that's different, man. That's different. It's got a light in the roof rack. Oh yeah, that's different. I ain't never seen nobody do nothing like that, so that's a little different.
Right there. A little bit of chrome. You have that twin panel
Roof, twin panel roof.
Parking sensors on the side, out back too. Now, what are your thoughts on this black trimming in the rear?
Love it. It's nice.
I definitely like the way it looks.
Me too.
You have more of that silver trimming down below. They hide the hitch.
Looks better than the Navigator
Full
too. On a
LED
lot of look,
taillights.
on different areas, look better than the Navigator.
And
Okay.
here's that new tailgate.
All right. Now the tailgate splits up just like the Navigator, because it's gonna open where you got something to sit on. So still on the forward side of things with that. Got your WeatherTech mats.
Really nice storage. They give you 12 volt, 120 volt, 400 watts. They give you some Type C USBs
tie
back
downs.
here. Nice. On this side, power seat settings. You can turn the lights on in the rear. Oh, that's nice. Up here,
Nice.
you can turn those lights on. I like that. And
You got a little vehicle that gives you adequate lighting. That means a lot, because you're not going to always be in the vehicle during the daytime. Sometimes you're getting groceries and luggage and stuff out at night. You got the kids, you're getting out the vehicle at night. So adequate lighting is major. I think that's one thing that Dodge dropped the ball on. Adequate lighting. Plus, like if something like sometimes insects get on your car like a spider or something, you should be able to have enough lighting where you could, find something if it got in your vehicle. But the way some of these vehicles are set up, man, you can't see anything.
it says Expedition right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this
Floor
style
plate.
tailgate.
That's cool.
Range
Little
Rover has something
tailgate.
similar.
It's power. One touch, leave it alone. It's going back on its own.
They even have lights up there too.
That's nice. I see when one company does it, everybody gets on that level. Navigator, light all the way across. Seems like Honda's coming up with a light to go all the way across. Of course, the new Cadillac has the light go all the way across. So this is where we at in the automotive industry right now.
Let's see if we can get a quick peek on the interior.
Oh yeah,
Do
that's
the
nice.
keypad.
Oh, forward keypad.
Oh, yeah, that looks
Trust the
good.
Destiny. That door panel still look kind
The
of
steering
plain
wheel looks
Jane if you
smaller.
think about it.
Have that large screen up there and then on the side. The steering wheel looks smaller. Give you the keypad. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah, that looks good.
Forward doors still look kind of plain to me. They have always had plain as door, the interior panels, door panels are here. So, you know, it looks a little better. I see where they threw a little wood in there, and you know, you kind of have to go with that. But I see how now, like the instrument panel, it's not right behind the steering wheel anymore. They got it up further to the windshield, so you can almost gaze at it while looking out the windshield. So that's gonna be safer. You're not having to look down so much. And then you got that big screen to the side. And I love the way the steering wheel is shaped too. Kind of look like the race car, like it wants to be the Tesla truck. The steering wheel, you know, the way it's shaped.
The steering
good
wheel
lighting.
looks smaller.
Yeah.
Have that large screen up there and then on the side.
Right.
Wireless charger. It's interesting how they did it that way, huh?
Yeah.
And this
That's
does
cool.
slide forward and back too.
Oh, they got the power
Man,
console
these
now. That's
seats
cool.
are so soft. This is a challenge that GM's gonna have because the seats in Ford super soft.
Man,
no
that
curtains,
interior
which I would
color
like to see.
is so nice. You don't want your kids in there
And then you
though.
have some
Oh, they're gonna
Type-C
mess that up.
USBs right there. They tier the seat back pockets.
Heated and
Outboard
ventilated
heated
seats.
120 volt power plug down there.
Love it. Love the
And then
console.
out back. Oh, I like that. You see what they did? They did a 40-40-20.
The rear
And
captain
in the
seats is
rear, they
nice
have some
though.
USBs, cup holders.
What I tell you about the rear captain seat, it's very nice. Your kids can climb in and go straight to the back instead of having to fold seats down. To me, that's triple double work, especially if you don't spend 80, 90 grand on a vehicle. I just want my kid to be able to jump in like a school bus and go back to the seat. So I like that. I like the rear captain seats and how they split the back, the rear bench.
Oh yeah, that makes
Oh,
life
yeah.
easy too. You got that electronic system for that. You can see a little bit better. But yeah,
Yeah, y'all see how plain that material look? See if I can.
oh yeah, that makes life easy too. You got that electronic system for
Linus
that.
is tripping today, boy.
You can see a little bit better.
Look at that. That's that old standard ass Ford panels. They're plastic panels, interior panels, whatever you want to call them. Still looks the same. It's nothing real fancy right there. I don't think that's ever going to change. That's the only part of a Ford that kind of look like, you know, it always kind of have that work truck look. So I'm not real fond of that, but I have to give them props on the interior and the dash, the 24-inch wheels, panel roof. I like how the steering wheel made too.
But yeah, this is a production. I'm not going to show you the numbers on the side of the door, unfortunately, because yeah, I don't know if I even can film this, but I figured it was sitting here, so
So why not?
yeah, I figured I'd show
there
it to
we
you
go.
real quickly. But it does have 1,360 pounds of payload.
Okay.
Yeah, home links right there. But these should be making their way to the dealerships, and once they do, I will be more than happy to film these up for you,
There we go.
and that way you can have a better, more in-depth look.
I didn't expect to see that Expedition.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, y'all, this Expedition does have a 3.5 liter engine in, so It's a V6 for sure. And yeah, that's one thing that would kill it for me. As much as it costs you getting the V6, I've always said I want the 8-cylinder.
Position today, so I didn't have a chance to look at any specs, but online the screen at the very top is a 24-inch display. It's like a panoramic screen, as they call it, and they actually have another one right there. And as I said too, I love the fact that they had that pass through in that third row. That was really nice to have that. And you have to have the Exposition on for this to basically slide forward and back. And let's kind of go through some of the specs too, just in case. So with the Platinum, it does come standard with the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 twin turbo engine.
God, if I'm not mistaken, that's the same size engine that's in the Explorer. You feels me? I know they say that EcoBoost run real hard. I think that's they say that's a nice engine. It's got 400 horsepower, 480 pound feet of torque. I mean, per foot of torque. I forgot how they say that. But anyway, you see it right there in front of us, guys. 8.7 inches on the clearance. Standard wheels are 18, but yes, they're running with the 24s on there. I love the 24s.
There's a high output version, and then there is a standard output. So the high output version, you have to add a package for. So here's a base horsepower and the base torque.
Yes.
And it shows you the stock wheels for just the base Expedition. But what we're going to do really quickly before we end the video, I want to build one for you guys. That way you can kind of see pricing. I always show you the window sticker, but because that vehicle was basically a prototype, I didn't have access to that. So pretty much, as I said, it comes in with a 3.5 liter EcoBoost. Now they do have some packages down below here. Now they have the Stealth package. I'm going to show you what it is so you have an idea. So it does give you a little bit more sportier wheel.
Right. Okay, they do come with 22s on them. I forgot about that.
Blackout for like the badging, things like that too.
Since they threw the 4s on them, I'm just excited about the 24s.
The video had the ultimate package because it had the 24-inch wheel. So if you want those bigger wheels, you basically have to get this package. Now, you should still get the high output engine too,
the Platinum package
with this one. And like I said, I'll do more videos in the future with the Expedition. But that should upgrade the engine when you get that ultimate package there.
I'm going to tell y'all one thing. I can't wait to see one in person at the car lot. That's what I want to film. I want to be close to one. I want to get down and check the wheels out. And especially they have a blackout package on one. I've seen a couple of them with nice colors like the white and black. And it's not a stealth gray, but it's like it's almost similar to the gray that Dodge have on the wide body Charger. It's like a light gray. But I seen the Expedition like that, and it had everything else blacked out from the factory, gloss black and that color. And I'm talking about sick. That was a very nice laid out package on that Expedition.
So, and as I said, they have a Stealth package right there. It's a little bit cheaper than the other one.
Y'all see it, you get the Stealth package. The 22 comes with the Stealth package. That's $6,545. So I see now if you're getting the 24, you gotta get the Platinum Ultimate package. So don't think you're finna ride foes and it ain't really costing you nothing. That's a lie. But me, I gotta have the foes. I'm just being honest with you. I love the way that wheel feels up the window well, the wheel well. And yeah, enough tire, not too much. Power running boards. Yeah. Ford showed out on this one.
Now, if you want the hands-free driving, that's $2,000. And if you keep scrolling down, they have roof rails that you can do with crossbars, engine block heater. They come pretty well spec'd out too. Let's see if I can show you the interior for this too. The Expedition in the video did have this.
That interior is nice, man. This is something you and your old lady go out in. Your kids are not gonna take care of this. You know what I mean? And if you hopping in and out this mug, you might every day, you might ought to get you a seat cover too. Cause blue jeans will fade. But look, guys, I'm not gonna hold you up any longer. I just wanted to touch base with y'all about this 2025 Expedition, this platinum version, Platinum Ultimate. And like I say, I know a lot of y'all come through here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. I know a lot of y'all are watching, but you're not subscribed. So do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button, man. And throw something in the comments whether I'm entertaining or not. But yeah, this expedition is kind of exciting. They stepped the game, but they done refreshed themselves per se. So yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at you. Well, before I get out here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, my people. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and we gonna catch you on the next one, baby. KJ out.